Hi everyone, this is Venkat Narayana. Today I am going to discuss fundamental analysis of Tata Elxsi. If you want to discuss fundamental analysis of any company, then we need to discuss two things. One is management analysis, second one financial analysis. We are not going to discuss management analysis in this video. We are going to discuss financial analysis. If you want to check management analysis, then check annual reports, conference calls, credit reports, and search in Google about management. If you want to invest long term, then first check financial analysis. If financial analysis is good, then you need to check management analysis. If the company is good financially, but management is not good, then you should not invest in that type of companies. This talk is not the recommendation. We are discussing only for education purpose only. Before taking any financial decision, contact financial advisor. Later, take the decision. Tata Elxsi is a software company. It comes under Tata Group. They are providing software services for transport, automobile, telecommunication, hospitals, and medical devices. We'll discuss from where Tata Elxsi is getting revenues. Here we have revenue by geography. This quarter 2 financial year 21. Here 38% revenue getting from Europe, 34% getting from USA, 12% getting from India, 15% getting from rest of world. Here 70% of revenue getting from USA and Euro. Here problem is if euro or dollars will be fluctuate with rupees, then it will be difficult to get more profits. Here we have customer concentration. Tata Elxsi is getting 36% revenue from top 5 clients, 49% revenues getting from top 10 clients. So here 85% revenue getting from top 5 clients and top 10 clients. So here this case, if any one client is lost by Tata Elxsi, then so they will get less profits. Here we have growth by segment. Here embedded product design. This segment giving 90% of revenues. Industrial design and visualization giving 8% revenues. System integration and support giving 2.3 revenues. That means embedded product design segment is the more critical segment for Tata Elxsi. Now we'll see what are the industries comes under embedded product design. Here embedded product design growth by industry vertical, revenue by industry vertical. Transportation giving revenue like 41%, broadcast and communications 44%, healthcare and medical devices 9.1%, others 4.5%. That means here transportation and broadcast and communications are the important industries for Tata Elxsi to generate revenues. These two giving 85% revenues. Under transportation, Tata Motors is the main client. It's giving 20% revenues from Jaguar Land Rover. Now we'll see financial information about Tata Elxsi. Open BSE website. Here search Tata Elxsi. Later this data is displaying. Current price of Tata Elxsi is 1651 rupees. Market cap is 10,285 crores. Here click on corporate actions. We'll see how they are giving dividends year on year. Click here. Here face value of Tata Elxsi is 10 rupees. That means they didn't split the stock. In 2017, they gave 1:1 bonus shares. Here, Tata Elxsi giving dividends continuously from 2007 onwards. If you observe the dividends, here they gave 7 rupees from 2007 to 12. We will highlight this one. In 2013, 5 rupees. Here dividend decreased from 7 to 5. We need to check what is the reason to decrease the dividend. Later from 2014, it increased to 9 rupees, later 11 rupees, 14 rupees, 16 rupees. Here dividend increased. In 2018, here dividend is 11 rupees. It decreased from 16 rupees to 11 rupees. We need to check the reason. Later 1920, here dividend increased from 11 to 13.5 rupees, later 16.5 rupees. Here we need to check what is the reason for constant dividend? Later here less dividend. Later here it's increasing dividend, it is decreased, later increased. We need to compare these dividends with annual results. Now we'll open another website, open browser, here provide restart.in and search Tata Elxsi. This data will be open. Here PE of Tata Elxsi is 33.7. That means this is somewhat overvalued. If you see the median of PE for 8 years 27, 5 years 27, 3 years 22. If we consider for 5 years 27.54. If the PE is in the range of 27-28, then we can buy it. Now current PE is 33, that means this is somewhat overvalued. Now we'll see the price chart. Here we have price chart from 2010 to 2020. If you observe price from 2010 to 2014, here price is stable. Highlight this one. Here price table. Later Jan 14 to Jan 16, price is increased. Here this is the one. This is 2. Here Jan 2016 to Jan 2017. Here decreased. This is 3. Later from Jan 2017 to 2018, it was increased. This is 4. From July 18 to Jan 19, price decreased. This is 5. Later it increased. Here Jan 20. Later it decreased. Here it's increased. We will concentrate this one as 6 and this one 7. Now we need to find the reasons why price was decreased. We'll check this one from 2010 to 2014. Go to annual results of Tata Elxsi. Here we have results from 2011 to 2020. First we'll check 2011 to 2014. Here first check the sales. It was increased from 411 crores to 514 crores. Later 604 crores, 772 crores. And check net sales growth from 11 to 12, 25%. From 12 to 13, 17%. 13 to 14, 27%. Here increased, later decreased, then increased. We'll see the profit before tax. Here 31 crores, 50 crores, 47 crores. And then 114 crores. Here it was decreased, later increased. And profit after tax, here 31 crores, 33, 20, 75. Here 2 years stable, later it's decreased, later it's increased. Here price in 2010 is 129 rupees, 2014 110 rupees. So that means price is same only up to 4 years. If you see the results, here profit after tax 31 crores in 2011, later 33 crores. Here stable. In 2013, it was decreased to 20 crores. Later, here it increased. But if you see this one, price is stable only. Why stable means, here we have other income. Here we have other income. Other income is 40 crores. 75 minus 40. That means we will get 35. So other income is one-time income. So we will not give more importance. Why we will get one-time income means, in 2014, they may sell some properties from that company. Due to this one, they got other income. So we will not consider this one. If you see this one, here we will get 35 crores. That means here profit after tax is constant or less up to 4 years. Due to this profits, so here price is constant. Now check Jan 14 to Jan 16. Here price was increased. Now we'll see the reason. Here Jan 14 to Jan 16 means 15 financial year, 16 financial year. Here profit was increased from 75 crores to 102 crores. Here this is the positive. Later it was increased from 102 crores to 154 crores. So this is 16 financial year. So due to profits increased, here price also increased. So this is the positive sign. Now we'll see the dividends in 15-16. Here in 13, 5 rupees only. Why 5 rupees means in 2013 here profit was down. So due to this reason they gave less dividend. From 2014, 15, 16, 17 dividend was increased from 9 rupees to 16 rupees. So why it was increased means if you see the results here, profits was increased due to these profits, so they gave more dividend. Now we'll see this one. Here price was decreased from 1000 rupees to 530 rupees. That means the price was decreased off. Here we need to find the reason. In 2016, some management clashes between Tata Group and Cyrus Mistry. So at that time Cyrus Mistry is the CEO of Tata Group. So he was resigned in October due to clashes between Tata Group and Cyrus Mistry. Due to these clashes, price was decreased from 1000 rupees to 530 rupees. He was resigned on October. So later the price was increased. Here 2016-17. Here in 16, 154 crores profits was increased. In 17, 174 crores. Here also profits was increased. Here profits was increased, but due to clashes between Tata Group and CEO, price was decreased. Profits was increased in 2016 and 17, but price was decreased. Why price was decreased means due to clashes between Tata Group and Cyrus Mistry, here price was decreased. So this is the good time to add Tata Elxsi. Here results are good, but price was down. So we can add this stock at this time. Now we'll see this one, Jan 2017 to July 18. That means we'll check 17 and 18 financial years. Here price was increased from 500 to 1400. We'll see the results in 17 and 18. In 17, profit was increased to 174 crores. In 18, profit was increased from 174 crores to 240 crores. Due to these positive results, price was increased. We'll see the dividend. In 17 and 18, profits was increased. But if you see this one, in 17, 16 rupees dividend. In 18, 11 rupees dividend. Here dividend was decreased. We need to find reason. In 2017, Tata Elxsi gave bonus shares 1:1. Due to this one, here dividend was decreased. That means before bonus, here 16 rupees, then they gave 1:1. That means if we have one share, then we'll get one more share. That means for one share, we'll get one more share. That means 1 plus 1, 2. Here after bonus issue, they gave 11 rupees. If we exclude bonus shares, then we got 11 into 2. That means 22 rupees for one share. That means here dividend was not decreased. Actually, it was increased. Later, in 2019, 13.5 rupees, here dividend was increased. In 20, 16.5 rupees. So this is the positive sign. We'll see the results. Here in 19, they got profits as 289 crores. In 20, they got 256 crores. Here profits was decreased. In 2020, profits was decreased, but they increased dividend amount. When they gave on 13th July. That means this comes under 21 financial year, not 20 financial year. We'll see why they increased this dividend in 21 financial year. Open this one. Here we have quarterly results. This is December 19 results. This March 20, June 20, September 20. In December quarter, sales was increased 4%. Here 8%. Here 10%. Here 11%. Here sales was increasing. Later we'll see the profit after tax. In December 14% profits increased. In March 15% increase. In June 41% increase. In September 58% increased. Due to this good results, they increased dividend from 13.5 rupees to 16.5 rupees. So this is the positive sign. Now we'll see this one. Here price was decreased from 1000 rupees to 500 rupees. We need to find the reason. This is February 17, 2020 and here March 19. Now we'll see the results of March quarter. Here March quarter profits was increased 15%, but here price was decreased. Why it was decreased means, here in March due to COVID reason the price was decreased from 1000 rupees to 500 rupees. Here this is a good time to add Tata Elxsi stocks. Later, here due to good results 58%, 41%, here price was increased from 500 to 1500. Now we find the reasons for price increase and decrease based on quarterly results and annual results. Now we'll analyze few more details based on annual results from 2011 to 2020. Here, if you see the net sales, it was increased from 411 crores to 1600 crores. We'll see the net sales growth. Here, 2011 to 12, 25% growth. 12 to 13, here it was decreased. Later, here increased. Then here decreased. Here increased. Then here decreased. Then it's decreased. Then here increased. And here decreased. If you see this one, every alternate year, sales are increasing and decreasing. Here highest is 27% and lowest is 0.81%. Here sales are decreasing, but here profits are increasing. Why it was increasing means, due to controlling of expenses, here profits was increased. Now we'll check total expenditure to generate sales. Here we have total expenditure. Click on this one. Here first one is power and fuel cost. Tata Elxsi is a software company. They use very less power. So here we'll check the expenditure. 2011 1.56%. Here 1.53, 1.31, 1%, like that. They're decreasing the power and fuel cost. Currently 0.56%. So this is a positive sign. Let us check employee cost. Here for Tata Elxsi, employee cost is more. If you see this one, 2011 52%, 54, 58, then 52, 54, like that 59%. So here 59% is going for employee cost. That means employees are the core resources for the company. Later manufacturing expenses. Here manufacturing expenses in the range of 18% to 14.39%. Here they were decreased from 18% to 14%, means 4% they saved. So this is a positive sign. And general admin expenses, it's in the range of 5.6% to 2.26%. They were decreased from 5.6 to 2.6, means here they saved 3%. This is a positive sign. Later selling and distribution expenses, here it's in the range of 1.3 to 0.98%. So this is very less. Later miscellaneous expenses, it's in the range of 3.9% to 0.9%. That means it was decreased from 4% to 1%, means they saved 3%. This is a positive sign. Only employee cost and manufacturing expenses are taking more expenditure. Now we'll see the other income. Here in 2011, 3.86 crores. Later 18 crores, 6 crores, 40 crores, like that. Here from 2018 onwards, here 44 crores, 43 crores, 64 crores. Here other income was increased. So due to this one, their profits also increased. We'll see the interest. So interest is the important parameter. We need to check how much they are paying for interest. Here in 2011, 2.31 crores, 2.8 crores, like that. Here 0.66. That means they reduced debt. Later in 2019 and 20, here interest was increased from 0.8 crores to 1.04 crores, 6.81 crores. So here this is the minimal. In 2020, 6.8 crores, this amount also minimal. So they have only negligible debt. So this is the profit before tax. If you see this one, in 2011, 31 crores, in 2020, 350 crores. So here it's increasing, later decreased, increased, like that it increasing. In 2020, profit before tax was decreased from 433 crores to 352 crores. Now we'll see the tax. So we need to check tax. Why we need to check means, so they are paying tax is properly or not based on their revenues. So if they are paying tax properly means, then it will be good. Here if you see the tax rate, in 2011 they paid minus 1.99. That means they didn't pay any tax. Later 32 percentage, 33, 34, 34, 34, 33, 34, 33. Up to 2019, the tax rate is in the range of 32 to 35. So this is a good sign. In 2020, they paid 27 percentage. Why they paid 27 means, in 2019, central government was reduced tax rate from 35 to 25. So here they paid 27 percentage. This is a good sign. Now you see profit growth. Here 2011 to 12, 7 percentage. Then 12 to 13 minus 38. Here it was decreased, later increase. Then later here 12 percentage, 37, 20. In 2020 minus 11.68 percentage only. So only here profit growth was decreased, and then here it was decreased. We need to find the reasons. So here profit margin. Profit margin is in the range of 3.4 percentage to 18 percentage. So if we take average, it will come under 12-13 percentage. So it will be good sign. If you observe annual results, here net sales are increasing or decreasing alternate years. Here other income was increased from 2018 onwards. Previously they are getting very less other income. Here they are paying less interest. That means they have very negligible debt. Here profit growth was negative in 2013 and 2020. Remaining years are good. Now let's see the balance sheet of Tata Elxsi. Balance sheet contains three things. One is shareholders funds, second liabilities, and third assets. We will expand shareholders funds. Shareholders funds contains two things. One is share capital, another one total reserves. Now we'll see share capital. Here in 2011, 31.14 crores. Here up to 2017, share capital was 31 crores. Here it was increased. Now here we need to check why share capital was increased in 2018. If you check this one, here in 2017 they gave bonus issue like 1:1. So here up to 2017 they have share capital as 31.14 crores. Here they gave bonus shares. Due to bonus shares, so everyone will get extra one share for every one share. So it was doubled from 31 crores to 62 crores. So here share capital was increased due to bonus shares. If they gave bonus shares, then automatically reserves will be decreased. Here they have very less growth of reserves comparing with previous years. Here it was increased from 354 crores to 526, but here it was increased 526 to 676. Here 150 crores. But from this reserves, they use some amount for bonus shares. Due to this one, here we have less growth in reserves. Now we'll see non-current liabilities and current liabilities. Here they have zero secured loans. That means they don't have any loans. Later unsecured loans, here also this is zero. And in 2020 they have 45 crores. So due to this one, they paid 6 crores interest in 2020. Here this is the interest. Now let's see current liabilities. In current liabilities, we need to check trade payables. Here in 2011, 39 crores. So here 47 crores. So here it was not increased more. So they are maintaining trade payables in the range of 39 crores to 76 crores. So this is a good sign. And here short-term borrowings also very less. Here short-term borrowing is also very less. This is a good sign. Now we'll see assets. Here we have net block, non-current assets and current assets. First we'll check net block. Here it was increased from 90 crores to 147 crores. That means here only 50 crores was increased in the range of 10 years. So they're not spending more amount for plants or machinery. That means without adding more machinery or plants, they're generating more sales. This is a positive sign. Now we'll see non-current assets. Under non-current assets, we need to check capital work in progress. So this is very minimal. This is a positive sign. Now we'll see current assets. Under current assets, here we have sundry debtors. So this is an important parameter. We need to check this one properly. Here sundry debtors. In 2011, sundry debtors are 104 crores. In 2020, 392 crores. What is sundry debtors? Sundry debtors means receivables. That means this company will sell product to customers. Customers will pay the money. So once customers will receive the product, how many days will take to pay the money for that product to the company? So that is receivable days. We need to check this receivables with sales. Here we have sales from 2011 to 2020 and receivables from 2011 to 2020. So we need to check percentage of receivables based on sales. In 2011, if we compare with receivables with sales, 25 percentage. Later 24, 22, 20, 18, 20 like that. It's in the range of 18 percentage to 25 percentage. So why they have 25 percentage receivables? Tata Elxsi get the revenues from top 10 clients. So that means their clients are fixed. That means their clients are taking more time to pay the money to Tata Elxsi. Here receivables are constant. If it's fluctuate, then we need to concentrate why receivables are fluctuating. What we observed based on the balance sheet is, here share capital, it was increased from 31 crores to 62 crores in 18 due to bonus shares. Here reserves are increasing from 149 crores in 2011 to 1027 crores in 2020. This is a positive sign. Here they don't have loans, they have negligible loans. That is a positive sign. Here if we take net block, it was not increased more. So that means without adding more machinery or plants, they are generating more sales. That is a positive sign. Now if you see sundry debtors or receivables, it's in the range of 22 percentage. So here customers are taking more time to pay the money. This negative sign. Now we'll discuss cash flow statement. Cash flow statement is an important statement. So we'll check the annual results. So annual results provide profits. So those profits are not real profits. We need to compare profits with cash flow statements. If profits and cash flow statements are matching, then that will be good. Here, cash flow statement contains three things. One is cash from operating activity. Second, cash from investing activity. Third, cash from financing activity. Cash from operating activity means how much cash they are generating based on their core operations. Here, if you see this one, in 2011, 71 crores, 56 crores, 36 crores, like that. In 2020, 256 crores. Here, if you observe these figures, all these values are positive. That means that is a good sign. They're generating cash from operating activities, and also it was increased from 71 crores to 256 crores. Next one is cash from investing activity. That means how much amount they are investing for future purpose. If the cash is going from company, that is outflow, that amount will mention as negative values. If the amount will come into company, that is inflow, that amount will mention as a positive value. If you see this one, cash from investing activity in 2011, 28 crores they spent. That means that amount is going from company to outside. Here 31 crores spent, 30 crores, 19, 26, 28. In 2017, here 37 crores comes inside company. That means here they sold some properties. Due to that one, they got this amount inside company. This is an inflow. Later here they invested 247 crores, here 158 crores. If you see these figures, here they invested very less amount, but in 18 and 19, they invested 247 crores and 158 crores. This is a big amount. In 2020, they got 38 crores. That means they sold some properties of the company. This amount is inflow to the company. So here they mention as positive. Later, cash from financing activity. Here, cash from financing activity means the amount spent to the interest for the loans and dividends. Already we observed Tata Elxsi have negligible loans. So they paid for dividends only. If you see this one, here they paid 35 crores dividend, 23 crores, 10 crores, 78 crores, like that. If you see this one, March 13, 10 crores. You'll see the dividends. Here 13 they paid 5 rupees. That means here they paid less dividend. Due to this one, here cash from investing activities 10 crores only. Later in 14 they increased, so here 78 crores. If you see this one, 14 it increased from 5 to 9 rupees. Like that, here 32 crores, 41 crores, 52 crores, 59, 82 crores, 124 crores. Here if you see this one, 2017 they gave bonus shares. Later here dividend was 11 rupees, 13.5 rupees, 16.5 rupees after bonus shares. Here 18, 19, 20. If you observe here, 18, 59 crores, 19, 82 crores, 20, 124 crores. Here dividend was increased due to bonus shares. Here we have net cash inflow or outflow. That means cash is coming inside company or going outside company. What we need to check, here in 2011, cash from operating activities 71 crores. So they generated 71 crores from core operations. From this amount, they paid 28 crores for investing and 35 crores for dividend. So we need to subtract this amount from this amount. So here we got 7.37 crores. That means here we got cash from operating activity. From that amount we'll spend for financing and investing. Still we have some amount of money. That means that is the positive sign. This is previous year amount and this is current year amount. We'll add both and here we are getting 20.22 crores. This amount carry forward to next year. And next year, cash from operating activity 56 crores and spent 31 crores for investing activity and 23 crores for financing activity. Still we have 1.52 crores and previous year 17.86. We'll add both. Here 21 crores. This amount will carry forward to next year. Like that it will continue. In March 20, cash from operating activities 256 crores. Cash from investing activity here inflow 38 crores. We need to add both. Later, financing activity spent as 124 crores. We need to subtract this amount from this amount. We got 171 crores. And previous year is 53 crores. We'll add both. Here 228 crores. This amount carry forward to next year. If you see this one, we have positive value in every year. So this is the positive sign. Now we'll see the profit generated based on yearly results. That amount is converted to cash flows or not. Here we have total cash flow operations from 2011 to 2020. In 2011, 17 crores and 2020, 256 crores. We'll add this all the amount. We got 1368 crores in 10 years. That is cash flow from operations. And we have net profits for 10 years. In 2011, 31 crores. 2020, 256 crores. We'll add this all amount and we got 1380 crores. The net profit is 1380 crores. Total cash flow from operations is 1368 crores. Here all the profits are converted to cash. So this is a positive sign. That means the amount was not struck in capital expenditure or receivables. This is a good sign. Now we'll see the financial ratios. Book value is not important for IT companies, but we'll check it. Here in March 11, book value is 28 rupees and in 20, 175 rupees. Book value was increased from 28 rupees to 175 rupees This is a positive sign. So here return on assets, that means how much amount they are generating based on assets. Here 2011, 10 percentage, 10, 6 percentage, here it was decreased. Later from 14 onwards it was increased to 19, 20, 22, 23, 29, 27 and current 20. Here up to 19 it was very good. In 20 it was decreased to 20%. But 20% also it's good. Here we need to check return on equity and return on capital employed. If any company contains return on equity and return on capital employed with 20-25 range, then that will be good. Here, return on equity in 2011 is 17%, 18, 11. Here it was decreased. Later it was increased to 35%, 39, 46. Later decreased to 37, 37, 34, 25. Up to 2017, ROE is good. Later it was decreased to 34%, but this is also good. So at the time of checking ROE, we need to check debt to equity. If any company contains more debt, then ROE may be get more. We need to check debt at the time of checking ROE. Here ROE is more and debt also more, then we need to exclude that type of companies. Here ROCE, that means return on capital employed. Here in 2011, 16%, 24, 15. Here increased, later decreased. Later increased to 48, 60, 70. These are good. Then later 56, 56, 51. Here 3 years they maintained 51%, 56%. Later 34%. It was decreased from 51 to 34. But 34% also will be good. Later fixed asset turnover. Here if this value will be more, then that will be good. If you see this one, in March 11, 2.59. It was increasing from 2.59 to 10%. Later decreased to 9.85, 7.55. Here in 2020, it was decreased from 9.85 to 7.55. This one also will be good. Later receivable days. Receivable days means how many days Tata Elxsi will take to receive money from customers. Here 99 days, 80, 77, 68, 66, 62, 67, 72, 75, 84. Here starting they have more receivable days. Later it was decreased to 62. Later it was increased to 67, 72, 75. Current 84 days. So why they have more receivable days means their clients are long-term clients. Due to that one, they have more receivable days. So this is inventory days. Inventory days are very less. That means this is a software company. They don't have any inventories, so they have very less inventory days. Later payable days. Payable days means how many days this company will take to pay money to their vendors. Here starting there 36 days, 35, 32, 33 like that. Now current 14 days. That means they need to pay money to their vendors within 14 days. Here if you want to check any company with relation between receivable days and payable days, receivable days should be less and payable days will be more, then that will be good. But here it's opposite, like receivable days are more and payable days are less. This is one negative sign. Here cash conversion cycle. Cash conversion cycle means how many days this company will take to convert raw materials to product, later cash. So here initial 63 days, then 45 days, 45 like that, 31 days. So up to this one, cash conversion cycle is good. Later it was increased to 44 days, 56, 60, 70. That means here they are converting the raw materials to cash within 70 days. So here it was increased. This is a negative sign. Cash conversion cycle will be less. Later total debt to equity. Here initially here 0.14, 0.18, 0.3. Later they reduced complete debt and here 0. So this is a positive sign. What we discussed in this program is we discussed about industries of Tata Elxsi. Later we discussed dividends. Based on dividends, we discussed price chart and annual results. Later we discussed balance sheet, cash flow and financial ratios. This discussion is only for education purpose only. It's not for recommendation. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.